Colonel Kelly, Master Sergeant Ryan reporting, sir. I'm afraid I have some potentially bad news to report. It appears the commander and Miss Schuyler have been working on disabling the food delivery system. Yes, that's where one of the Russian computers is patched into our external weapons systems. Here's how I see it, sir. One of two things will happen. They'll either find the Russian subsystem and not understand why it's there, or they'll simply deactivate the food bank and miss the Russian subsystem altogether. I've spent considerable time this week analyzing a potential repatch to another subsystem, but, well, sir, this system wasn't intended to be portable. It's buried for all intents and purposes. It's supposed to remain buried until we reach our destination. I realize, however, that part of my job is to present options, so I have two. First, I could shut down the system completely and wipe the Russian codebase. Yes, I know that will leave us with only the handhelds on board, but that's the price we would pay for maintaining secrecy. The second choice is the obvious one, the one I've asked for all along. We could reveal our weapon systems to the commander and the rest of the crew. I know I've had my say on this issue, sir, but let me reiterate, the commander is a decent chap. He may be a bit laid back for my taste, Colonel, but he's illustrated an effective command discipline so far on this mission. I believe we could trust him at the very least to uphold our agenda. I'll leave it to you and the rest of the council to decide, sir, but I may have to make a decision on the fly if they discover the system before I hear back from you. I'll endeavor to make the choice that you'd endorse. For the record, that means wiping the memory. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, sir. I agree. We're most likely going to need protection out here before it's all said and done, and the handhelds probably won't pack enough punch to be effective at greater ranges. I'll continue to experiment with enhancing the output of the handhelds. Unfortunately, there's very little accessible debris outside, so I'll have to rig up an internal test module in the lab ASAP. It would be really helpful if you could have the VR test program ported to the shell. If it's uploaded to my private files, no one else can access it, and it would be helpful with my tests. I look forward to receiving your instructions, sir. Don't worry. I'll do what has to be done. Ryan out.